Do they squeak?
They don't squeak.
No, it's not going to last long.
That's not going to last long, yeah. Some dog toys will, some dog toys won't. Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I feel like, I remember when I was about 20, 22.
I'm 20, yes.
Yes. Actually, I think I was about 22. Broke up with my first true love and all of that sort of stuff. So, went and did this course called The Turning Point. It was really well named.
Excellent.
And I remember, the reason I'm saying all this is because I remember there was what they had, so it was a weekend, 3-day, 4-day course, night, 8 in the morning to 10 at night, you know, so that's those sorts of ones where they try and break you.
Sounds like best.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. They make it so you're so tired, all your resources are gone.
Morning, everyone.
And
Cindy, Pauline, Bonnie,
so I did
Joe,
The Turning
Barnes.
Point, and one of the little exercises was you had to tell all the crappy parts of your life, like the things that, the real worst parts of your life, that you had to stand up on the stage in front of everyone and say, this happened and that happened and how terrible it is. And after you say all of that, you then go, but I survived. And after yesterday...
So Merry Christmas.
So now we're a lot older. I might not be having those sorts of crappy teenagery 20 events in my life, but I had sugar, a lot of sugar, a lot of food. I actually didn't have as much alcohol at all.
Yeah, you had almost nothing to
Thank
drink.
God.
That's right.
Because if I'd had that as well, but
Morning,
I feel like
Becky.
saying
Danielle.
now, the morning after Christmas, yep, I did all of that, but I survived. A little sleep.
So it's our morning after Christmas show,
Yeah.
obviously. And it could be your Christmas or your morning after Christmas.
Or your evening.
Or your evening.
Yeah, after Christmas.
Could be.
Yes.
Yes. If you're someplace further west
I
than
just
us,
meant
east than us.
they might have had their Christmas lunch, and it's the evening after Christmas lunch.
Christmas evening. Yes. Good morning, Tamika.
Yeah.
So welcome to today's show, everyone.
Hello.
Merry Christmas to you.
Hope you're having a fantastic time in your part of the world.
Yep, we are in ours.
Yeah, real
So
goody one.
It's the day after. We were going to do the show in the cottage, but we didn't.
No, that's
And
right.
we might, we'll shoot some video there later or something.
Yeah, because
It's a
it's
mess.
trash.
Yeah, it's just-
So I'll just clean up,
Kids,
get the dishes
puppies.
into the dishwasher, the wrappers into the recycling bin, and then we'll put the fairy lights back on and
yeah, we'll do something nice.
do something over there.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, you guys been asked what happened to Victoria's hand. So, Victoria
Yeah.
got me a shank for Christmas.
Shank.
Yeah, you know, in the prison, what you do is you take a razor and take it apart and you hide it within the toothbrush so you can, do that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Things you learn on the job.
Yeah, so what I actually got 22 days ago, he was in
By the way,
the
this is
car
really
with the
good.
dogs. And the presents I decided to give 20 were all on this theme of having an ace time on the veranda.
That's right.
And one of them was, I got him this lovely cheese board with some cheeses. And then I really wanted to get a nice cheese knife. When 20 was in the car, I knew the shop I wanted to
By the
go
way,
to.
you guys have all seen Crocodile Dundee,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, think cheese knife.
Yeah.
So,
we went to the shop, got me a cheese knife. Looked perfect. I love that cheese knife. It's really pretty. So bought the cheese knife, and they said, "Do you want it good for that?" I wish I should have said yes, because then maybe they would have taken more cows. No, because it was a really hot day. 20's in the car with the pups, sweating, waiting. So I said, "I'll just take it. Just here's the money." But then they wrapped it in just some tissue paper, and there was no plastic. There was no sheath covering the knife blade. So I go back into the car holding it in my hand like that so he can't sort of get the shape, and put it underneath the handbrake, and my handbrake's on the side. And then on the way home, stopped the car to do something, thought we were going to get out, and put on the handbrake, totally forgot the knife was there. And this cheese knife, because it was the blade down, which I didn't realise, so I've grabbed the handbrake, pulled it up, and then it's sliced straight into my hand. And as it's slicing, I'm going, ah! And it just, I gave this. And 20's thinking, what the hell has she bought me for Christmas?
She got
And
me shanked.
blood was spurting out, wasn't it? It
Now,
was
here's what's
pretty
cool.
amazing.
So that was what, the 23rd?
Yeah, I think it was actually the 24th.
All right, so today's the 26th. It's what, 2 days later?
Yes.
Cool. How healed is your hand?
Oh, sorry, it might have been the 20th. It's amazing. There were, I swear, there was blood, wasn't it? It was really bad.
It was a nice
It
gash.
looked like, hang on, I better go straight to hospital. And didn't, it was just because we had to get home.
Yeah, we didn't have time.
We didn't have time for that sort of crap. And so we got home and 20 dressed it for me. And it's incredible how it's, there's no more gaping wound, which sounds awful. It was literally like severed apart, wasn't it?
Yeah, you did a good job.
And yeah, it's healing, healed. Well, it's not healed. Like there's still.
It's pretty darn close.
Yeah. So that's what happened to my hand.
So you think this stuff works, guys? We weren't even going to talk about that today. I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but there you go.
Hope you enjoy your Black Forest Gâteau. There's lots of red in that. Cherries.
Mercy. Yeah, you guys
Yum.
are having a nice conversation amongst yourselves as well. Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yasmin says that's not a knife. That's absolutely right. So she took a gash out of her hand in 2 days, 3 days. I bet you've experienced at least 10 days worth of healing because it's pretty
I
darn
know.
sweet. And that's while continuing to work on Christmas things. I know you took it
Yes.
easy, but you didn't cut the
Actually,
grass.
it was the 23rd because I was thinking I had 2 days to nail stuff.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was the 23rd. So what's today?
Okay, 3 days. Not
The
bad.
26th. 3 days.
Not bad.
That's amazing. Yeah, can't believe it.
Cool.
Thank you for imagining for me.
Yeah, this stuff works.
Yeah.
As a side note, I've healed cuts as they happen, but it really requires, when that shows up, there's like an immediate, for me, I don't have time for this, revising as the cut's happening and just, it's gone, right? Wasn't that fast with hers?
Yeah.
Neither one of us was.
Yeah.
But it's cool just watching how it's healing fast, really fast. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Just no pills, no doctors, no stitches. Probably could have used all those, but what are you
Yeah.
buying first? So if I had to put a theme on the show today,
Yeah.
it would be buy the pearl. Yeah, what are you doing first? What's the whole thing? It's interesting. We've had a number of comments show up on the Law of Attraction by Neville Goddard group where people say, I need help with this. And you can tell who's bought the pearl and who hasn't. Because someone who hasn't bought the pearl will go, do something physical, do something physical, do something physical. Whether it's watch a video or take a pill or go see a doctor or whatever, but it's always do something physical first. Versus someone who's bought the pearl will first imagine. You just, right, as soon as, right, blood, gash, so on, I'm imagining healing, just right in. Of course, I'm also looking at the hand, and I think this is an important distinction. We'll wait for the airplane here. Emmett barks at him at night, he just watches him with a smile during the day. So she cut her hand, immediately imagining healing on the hand because we missed that slice of time where we could have just stopped it. But I'm immediately imagining healing, but still checking on the darn thing. So a lot of people get mixed up where it's like, well, if I was married, I wouldn't go dating, or if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be working. You still get to live from your end. She's been living from the end of hand healed rapidly, boom, 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 right?
Yeah.
Same here. I've been living from the end of her hand healing perfectly and beautifully, and just it healed up wonderfully. And here we are, what'd you say, 3 days?
Yeah,
3 days later?
Yeah.
And it looks like at least a week's worth of healing.
Yeah.
And it's a week's worth of nice healing, like just straight up. So, cool. What you do physically, again, the physical doesn't lead, the physical follows. So even though I know her hand is healed wonderfully, we'll still change the dressing once a day, twice a day, just for fun. That's part of what you do. If you were getting married, you'd probably go on a date with your guy once or twice. We still date.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah. Yasmin said she healed a burn from the oven immediately.
Absolutely.
Good on you.
Yeah, good
That's
fun,
incredible.
isn't it? Yeah, there's you got a choice. You can suffer with the darn burn,
Yes.
or you can deal with it.
Yeah.
And this stuff works.
Yeah.
So, any questions, comments, thoughts?
Buy the pearl.
Buy the pearl, guys. Buy the pearl. We talked on our last show about the virgin birth. Really important. You can take a look at that if you want to see how that ties in as well. But it's really important. Buy the pearl. You're so worth it. So Kyle says, do you imagine the hand healing quickly or already healed and whole? Cool, great question. So I begin with healing quickly, right? And then move to it healed quickly. Okay, I'm just sort of like working my way through. Again, try it on this fast, ready? Right?
Yeah.
So immediately, I'm into healing quickly, healed quickly.
What I imagined, which actually I think really helped, was that I'm still going to be able to do what I wanted to do. Like, I still want to cook all the food.
Yep, you still got all that.
Prepare it all.
Yep.
Just get on with it, because that's what... Finish decorating the cottage. So I hadn't even started.
Yep.
I'd started decorating the cottage, hadn't done the tree, hadn't put the tablecloth, all that sort of, and just thought, nah, that's what I saw. I just saw a fantastic day on Christmas.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
What implies the hand didn't get in the way.
Yeah, exactly. The hand didn't get in the way, and it was actually able. It helped me still.
If somebody reminds me, I'll post up. There's some good work that Neville quoted. Neville really liked Farrar Fenton's version of the Lord's Prayer, which was written in a passive imperative mood, which basically went something like, "Thy will instead of thy will be done, it was thy will has been done." So the whole thing, and again, it doesn't translate into English all that well, because the original was written in the passive imperative mood. So the passive imperative mood is healing quickly, healed quickly.
Yeah.
So it's just, that.
That's good, because that's just like the imagination. How we, with our imagination, and it's happening, and it's happened. It's almost like all in one. It's almost like one big thought it's coming in, and it's already gone into the past.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, that's like that.
We had a wonderful life together, and we're having a wonderful life together.
Yeah.
That passive imperative mood. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy will is being. Thy will. I forget how it goes, but it really is. It is that whole. Is healing has healed quickly. Yeah, that kind of thing. So if you want to Google it before I get to it, which will be after the dog park. Farrar Fenton's version of the Lord Prayer. Might even be on Free Neville someplace. So, Pauline says, I would love to read that. Yeah, we'll get it up. Cool. Mandy Sue says, Merry Christmas. And Bruce says, that would be great to read that. Cool. The Book of Thomas sent me free. It's all about being present, already being done. Don't know anything about that. Thy will has been done. It's fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. The whole thing of really look at that. Again, we'll put it up. So it's Farrar Fenton's version of the Lord's Prayer. It's in the passive imperative mood, which works through all those verb tenses in a really cool way. So I guess that's about it for today. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Again, this is our just super mellow Christmas show. For you guys, it's our Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. Why do they call it Boxing Day, Victoria? Someone's going to ask.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Is it all the boxes from Christmas?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. See, I know all sorts of things about Australia that Victoria doesn't.
So
because
how
I'm an
long
immigrant.
has it been called Boxing Day?
Oh,
Is it
know
called
about that.
Boxing Day globally?
No.
Oh, you don't. In America, they don't call it Boxing Day.
No, they call it the day after Christmas.
Oh, the day after.
Pauline Brown. See ya. All right, everyone.
Okay.
Visit us at freeneville.com.
Over 1,000 resources.
Sausages, 1,000, yada, yada, yada.
Join us in Manifesting Mastery.
That's right. and so on. Have a lovely Christmas wherever you are.
Yeah.
Cindy says, box up food and give it to the poor.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yasmin says it's when you put the tree back in the box, apparently.
Oh,
Cool. Do some research, it's good.
the box back. The tree back
Boxes,
in the
boxes, boxes. All right, love you guys. Have a wonderful day and visit us at freeneville.com. That's right. Let's go to the dog park.
box. Okay.
Daniela, see you too. Elizabeth,
See yous.
wow. Now, is Boxing Day the same over there as it is here?
Well, it's the 26th of December.
Well,
It's
no,
always
I
been.
mean, is it the same in the UK as it is in Australia?
What, on the 26th?
No, what it is, what it means, why we do it. Right? It's like Black Monday. That's right.
Black Monday.
Or is that Black Friday?
Black Friday.
Cyber Monday, something like that.
See yous.
See you guys. freeneville.com.